Good evening, Aries Taurus. How are you doing? I'm going to go through the horoscopes again, and I do the cusps, which I am Aries Taurus Cusp myself. So, yeah, I'm here with you. I haven't been that consistent, but the energy has just been terrible. I haven't known what to do. The readings are all coming out the same, and I decided to really focus on the horoscopes. And make things a little bit more specific to each of you. And by doing 24 horoscope readings instead of 12, by incorporating the cusps, it's even more specific. Plus, I don't have a lot of viewers necessarily. So I've also been really learning in depth about the runes, the Celtic runes. I didn't think I was going to go there. And then one day, all of a sudden, as these things occur, I decided to. So, I came out with, and I'm going to do these off camera just because, the runes they require a lot of reflection. And, I'm just learning them, but I've really been not wanting to just go to the book, and it's oh, we picked this rune and it means this, because each of the runes has such a depth of meaning and background. And, yeah, I'm really enjoying the runes. So I'm sorry to tell you, Aries Taurus, that it's quite dark. And I am Aries Taurus myself, so it's actually no surprise. And the runes in total kind of come to a tower time in our lives, and I'm feeling that. So I got a reverse Fehu, which is bad luck, bad decisions, loss of something valuable. That could be, jobs, relationships, people. It's not a happy rune at all. Followed by Isa, which is ice. Impenetrable. Sorry. Impenetrable. Dangerous. Unmoving. But when it moves, it can cut and destroy. And when this rune comes up in a reading, it's telling us about a time that we are stuck, when it seems like nothing happens. And in these times when nothing happens and all is quiet, we are forced into a position of being self-aware, more self-aware. It forces us inside. And the final one is also not a happy rune. It is a reverse Hagalaz. And this Hagalaz is especially associated with the Tower card in tarot. It is unpleasant but necessary change. It is a time for course correction. When it comes reverse, it is warning you to not avoid this. So here we are. And by we, I mean we, because I'm Aries Taurus, right? I am Aries Taurus. Oh, you know what? It looks like too when you put them together, except for, Fehu is reversed. But it looks like it says fin. Finished. Right? Like in French. Fin. So, just going through this really dark time requires us to, and having been separated from maybe all that we knew, and suddenly everything's quiet. That's a scary place. That can be a scary place to be, right? Don't avoid it. This is a course correction time. And this speaks to me very loudly. Don't avoid it. Do the work. Stop and look at yourself. This could be COVID related. We knew and we saw that when people suddenly were, jobs closed down, many businesses failed, jobs were lost, people were forced to spend time, people whose relationship was only lasting because of they were distracted by work or distracted by all these other things. Suddenly everything's shut down in COVID and it's quiet. And we remember the videos, of the shutdowns around the world where there had been busy parks and it's quiet. It's Isa. But for us, us specifically, yeah. And out pops, like I hadn't even shuffled it, and out comes strength. I've also decided in 2021 to not do reversals. I just felt like I didn't feel it. I didn't feel right about reversals. If there's harsh news, it will still come out, right? Say I do reversals with the runes. And I'm still, having an inner dialogue about that. But we'll see what Spirit comes up with ultimately. But that's different. The runes are different. Because what I do with the runes is I spread them all out and I, get the energy into them and off of them. And then I gather them into my hands and I just move them back and forth. And I see what comes out how. Whereas the cards, they can flip around, they can do different things. It could be just how I shuffled them, Yeah, anyway, that's my... So what is going on with Aries Taurus? We need to be strong. Can we clarify? Yeah, 10 of Wands. So coming to the end of a cycle. And a Knight of Wands. So we're coming to the end of a cycle. If we do our work, if we take this time to look inward, if we take this time to let our tower fall, to drop that load, then there is a Knight of Wands coming in. There's something coming in quickly. Something's coming in very quickly. So all of a sudden... Hold on, I'm just going to look this up. This is a new deck, so... Well, pretty new, not... Journey, departure, arrival. So, I mean, these runes can indicate this, right? Like that something shut down and you need to make a new start. Okay, what else is going on? The Sun. Ooh. Masculine. The Sun is masculine. Although in ancient times, the Sun was considered feminine. Fertile. And this card, the Sun shines on a feminine. So, with ice, with Hagelas, with Fehu, they all say, you're in this terrible time now. But if you do the work, if you heed the warnings, with ice, even in Norway, spring comes, the sun shines and it heats up, right? And then it's spring. And we appreciate the spring. I'm in Saskatchewan. It is 7:15. It has been dark for almost 2 hours already. Like, So when we get spring, when the days start to be longer, we appreciate it so much more, right? So we've learned to appreciate the darkness, and we just make it like, even in Saskatchewan, Norway's more north. Like they have shorter days even than us. But like, just from where I'm at, I don't know where you're at, but where I'm at, it's dark now. Or at this time of year, the days are short. December 21st is solstice. We celebrated extra because we made it to the longest day, and after solstice, every day is a little bit longer. So when spring comes, it's that much more sweet. It's that much more sweet. So having endured the struggle, having been strong, things are going to start to make a change. Things are going to start moving in the right direction. The sun will shine again, and everything will taste all the more sweet. Okay, Spirit's just telling me, when you have a spoiled child, and that kid just gets everything. They don't have to earn it. They don't have to wait for it. That kid just, whatever they want, they get it. But they don't appreciate anything. The kid that always asks is like, not today, honey. I can't afford it, baby. Or, you know what, you can do some odd jobs and earn the money. Say a PlayStation. My kid had to work to earn his PlayStation. A 4. Like it won't be a 5 for some time. And he'll have to earn that one too. When he finally got the money, it took him a year. That PlayStation, it really meant something. Where his friends that were given it meant nothing to them. It's like, it broke. My mom will buy me another one. Don't care. Right? So the darkness makes the sunshine seem even brighter. Okay, what's going on? Can we clarify what's going on towards the sun? 6 of Wands. We had 6 of Wands in both Aries and Taurus readings yesterday. 8 of Pentacles and the Moon. So we got the sun and the moon. We've got masculine and feminine energy. We have a strong vibration for you of being in the public eye, of being watched. Of working hard. Spirit just said that there may be a connection with somebody completely different than what you're used to. The Moon card indicates things hidden, unseen. But in my interpretations, because these are intuitive readings, this is, we manifest our miracles under the moon. Especially woman, this is a strong woman card, right? In First Nations spirituality, which we're involved with here in Saskatchewan, the moon time is when women have their period, and they can't go into ceremonies. And it's not because they're not good enough or because they're unclean. It's not that. It's because during a woman's moon time, they're so powerful, right, that they take away from the medicine man. So you're entering, people are watching you come into yourself. You've done or you are doing your work. You've gone inside, right? It's like, this is time, and memory flashes. You're probably have been experiencing like out of the blue, as you've been doing this, weird dreams, and you'll be just sitting doing something like washing the dishes or whatever, and you'll get this memory flash of something kind of yucky, and it's time to just like, what, I release you and I let you go. Yep. Wow, this is really interesting. So I release you and I let you go. And what flies out? Devil. I release you and I let you go. Whether this is our own habits. Spirit just said our own low self-esteem. Maybe we grew up in grew up in families with narcissistic parents. We're the black sheep. But may I say that just because you grew up in a family that you don't fit in doesn't make you black. It make me that they are a toxic. That's a toxic situation. But you are. Oh, Spirit said not transcending this devil energy. Harnessing it. Harnessing. Because you learned some good things there. Yeah. Because here then comes the stars. Which is coming true. And Knave of Pentacles, which we also got yesterday for Taurus. Starting fresh. Starting something new. Something creative. Maybe a new job. Maybe if you've lost your job. Or you know, it's been decreased to the point where you don't know if you can make it. You're coming up with creative new ways to proceed. You know, that being in the ice forced you into a situation where you had to be creative. You had to come up with innovative solutions. And in the long run, that's just going to make your life so much easier. Okay. Anything else going on? Just seeing if there's a relationship going on. So many cards are coming up, though, and they're dark. Chariot, so things are going to start happening quickly. Seven of Swords. Two of Pentacles and Death. Like, holy shit. This is dark. This is worrisome for me a little bit, except for I know, because I'm Aries Taurus too, like I've said 40 times. So things are going to start coming quickly. We need to not kid we don't fool ourselves. Spirit just like, don't kid yourself. There might be some back and forth. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. There might be some juggling. There might be some back and forth where you still want to go back to this old way of doing things, right? But you got to harness that devil energy. You got to release it and be creative, you know, and let that old, you know, this is death. I mean, this is just like the runes, right? We just need to let that go. Let's see what the death card says in the book. Like, he has his scales of judgment. Okay, so Spirit just says, just like Hagelaz, reverse. You need to do, like, this is hard things. You have to look inside. You have to, you know, look at yourself. If you don't, you're going to just continue this cycle if you can't be brave right now. Like, it's critical for you. You're going to extend your pain if you don't do the work. And honestly, like, this has been coming up in so many of my readings previous to this. And I finally kind of quit doing readings because it was the same message coming up. And of course, nobody wants to hear that. They want to hear about karmic bitch. But, yeah. So this is, you need to transform now. This is transformation. Destruction and rebirth. Run through all forms of your being. Under the domination of time. Transformation, surprise. Rebirth, freedom, and balance. Glad I looked that up. So this is where you're at. Rebirth. Rebirth. How about romance? How about romance? Everybody wants to hear if there's romance. coming. Renewal. Let's clarify. Can we clarify this? Like, outlook? Ooh, yes, nice. 7 of Pentacles. Just like look that one up because this one's different. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. Recuperation. It's time for you. You do your work. You manifest under the stars. You 8 of Cups. Nice. Okay. So regeneration, rebirth, renewal. The world is your oyster. 8 of Cups. You're moving on. Like, and these are 2 that are both like crossing a river and not looking back. Walking away and leaving it all behind. And by doing so, right, the sun will shine on you and spring will come. Boy, look at how happy she looks and peaceful. Okay, spring will come. Okay, anything else, Spirit? Spring will come to those who do the work. I just want to see if there's a love. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. Like, be careful not to hold on too tight. Like, once you get where you want to be, don't hold on too tight. Because we are ruled by the laws of ebb and flow. And once you get, especially if you've been poor, if you get money coming in, you want to hold on to it. But no, you gotta, like, and don't just waste it, but use it or donate it. And by doing so, if you push the money out, it's investing. More will come in. I'm just seeing if there's a love interest here. Is there a love interest? Aries Taurus. That's too many. Aries Taurus. I don't know if you got the time to, like, guess what? This one's not going to get a lot of clicks because it's not like he's so into you. Karmic's a bitch. Okay, that's it. So, if this resonated with you, please like and subscribe my videos. I would appreciate that very much. I'm not even a year into my YouTube channel. I'm doing pretty good. I like it. I think I'm gonna focus, on these horoscope readings. So there's like 24 of them. So, I do 2 a day now. And so that's gonna take me 12-day cycles. But, sometimes other, like check. I'm not much into horoscopes. I wish I was. Like, I don't know the zodiac, like, as well. But whatever resonates with you. I'm going to throw in the odd, romance reading or for the collective or whatever. But this is seeming to work really well for me. So, wow. Aries, Taurus, like, that's me too. We've been through some shit. And we've got we've done some work. We still need to be brave. Got a little bit more work to do, but it looks like this good stuff. The sun is coming in very quickly. Oh, and Spirit just showed me like a cloudy day. It can be like that. Today was that day here. Dark, 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 cloudy. In fact, raining in the middle of winter, which is, it can kill you, right? It's very dangerous. And lots of times in those days, all of a sudden, the clouds will part, and it's sunny, and you're like, what the heck? That's what this reading is. The clouds are parting and it's sunny. We got a lot of sun shining down, right? A lot of really good energy, both the sun and the moon. So there's a masculine. Oh, your masculine and feminine sides are balancing. Because everybody, no matter what their body parts are, have masculine and masculine and feminine aspects to their energy. So, wow, God bless. Be strong. I'm with you. Okay, bye.